Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Give it a few seconds. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to this week's Crystal Corner and beginning of the week Reiki, brought to you by Lani Wu. Reiki by Lani Wu. And I'm your host, Lani Wu. Welcome. I'm excited to be here because I needed this. So thank you for answering because I know sometimes you don't answer your phone. So thank you for answering because I needed this and I need this with you. Okay. So welcome, welcome, welcome. This week, we will be highlighting Black Obsidian, another black stone. Yay. We love black stones because they give us grounding and stability. And that's so crucial, so important to what we do. Everyone. So, just a little history about Black Obsidian. It was first mentioned in a Latin script book called Natural History by Pliny the Elder in 77 AD, a long, long time ago. It historically was used to make weaponry like arrowheads and tools because of its durability, and it was easy to maneuver. You can find traces of obsidian being used in this way back as far as 7,000 years ago. So it's very valued, was very valued for many, many, many years. An interesting fact about Black Obsidian is that because of its reflective properties, it was used to make like one of our early mirrors because of its reflective element. And it was prior to them using glass, before glass was established for mirrors. So, little history there. Obsidian, the stone, is formed by lava that didn't have enough time to cool into glass. So, this volcanic glass aids us in protection, grounding, and spiritual communication. It's known as a psychic vacuum cleaner. What a name! Because it gets in there and it cleans up all the gunk, all of the negative energy, and just clears it out of your auric field and your environment. So we love it for that. It has really, really, really super high grounding frequencies. Um, so it can heavily assist you in psychic protection when you need it. It's all about also um, bringing out your creative energy. And let me tell you why that's important. I feel like creative energy is one of those energies that it's like a muscle. If we don't use it, we're going to lose it. So by Black Obsidian bringing out your creative qualities, bringing them to the surface, it allows you to integrate those with your daily life so that you can utilize them. You won't lose them. You might even adapt them even more, sharpen them, or add to them because you're utilizing them more. So that's why that's important. Now, in terms of your healing journey, Black Obsidian is a great crystal ally because it can help you identify some of the darker energies that you have inside your energy field And so when it does that, it makes it easy for you to identify those things you need to let go of. So that makes it such a great addition to your crystal toolbox. We talked about um, obsidian being known for its stabilizing and grounding properties, but it does this because it helps us to connect to our root chakra. And we know that the root chakra is our energetic center, that houses our sense of security and our foundation and confidence and things like that. So our root chakra governs those things for us. And so the Black Obsidian helps us because it helps give us that stabilization and that grounding by helping us govern the energy of our root chakra. So in that way, it is really helpful in supporting any intentions that we may have for energetic protection and stabilization. So it's an ideal stone to carry with you when you're in any type of healing process. More specifically, if you're dealing with healing over time, like it's unfolding over time, you're peeling the onion, is great for that because it gives you the strength and the courage to continue to go throughout the journey to heal no matter how long it takes. So the healing of Black Obsidian is strengthened by its reflective nature. And how does that help you? Because it acts as a mirror for us and helps us to identify some things within us that maybe we shy away from, but the Black Obsidian helps us to do an honest evaluation and self-reflection of ourselves. Honestly, I'll say that again, so that we can identify the things that we need to get rid of and get rid of them. So this is a great, again, crystal ally to carry with you, to use if you're doing any type of shadow work with yourself. So we talked about how it was used, Black Obsidian, for arrowheads, but also for tools and things like that. It was it was used historically as a very protective stone as well. It wasn't just something that they wore decoratively, on their clothes. They used it to protect themselves from invaders, from any type of wildlife they may be attacked by, or anything they may interact in the perils of hunting. So it's definitely utilized for a lot of different intentions and things. And it's also, we talked about, known for its glossy sheen and being volcanic lava or molten that cool very quickly. And so spiritually, historically, it was used for stargazing as well as to prophesy. So just a little bit of history, more history of the Black Obsidian. It can be found in Europe and Japan and Mexico and, South America and many other places. It's linked or known as a powerful protection stone because it helps you identify those dark shadow sides of yourself and helps you to clear those things from your psyche. It shines a light on those things. So instead of us hiding, it says, here it is right here. Let's go ahead and address this and work on moving this out. So I think that it's a great stone in terms of that and helping us in our self-healing journey, and in that way, it helps us to choose the path towards light and enlightenment and love, right? Because of its reflective nature and protective energy, and it comes in a wide variation. Today we're just talking about Black Obsidian, but there's golden sheen, there's rainbow. So there are a lot of different types of Black Obsidian, and I challenge you to look into that and familiarize yourself with the other obsidians as well. They're very useful stones as well. But the Black Obsidian in itself has so many different possible intentions in which you can use them. You know, anything from protecting your spirit to energetic healing, and self-discovery. So, I mean, it's limitless. The sky is the limit. So, how can you use it? You can meditate with it. You can carry it. You can wear it. You can place it in areas that you're in. Um, let it be your energetic bodyguard. You know, let it do what it needs to do. It's highly effective, and it will definitely work for you. So use it. Let it do what it needs to do. Um, love black stones. You know. Um, because of the stability that they bring. But I think that Black Obsidian is a little different from other black stones in that it's kind of like a dual mandate in that it's protecting you from external factors, but it's also working on your inside parts, right? So it's doing two things at one time, which is great, you know? Um, because it's bringing things to the surface within you that you need to deal with, but at the same time it's giving you that protection, um, and anchoring you to earth, you know, with your root chakra, so that you feel protected and safe while you're dealing with those things that it's bringing up that you need to rid yourself of. So it's a great little system that it has. It works very well. Um, because you feel very supported and protected, and you feel like you are healing because you are. Um, and so we can basically say that any dark emotions, energy, feelings, you can pretty much hand that over to a Black Obsidian, and it's going to handle it for you. And because it handles those dark, dense energies for us, you have to make sure that you are cleansing and clearing it so that it can continue to work for you. So, and you can do that in several ways. I'm going to go over them with you right now. No fear. You can definitely put it out in the sun and let it stay for 4 hours. You can put it in the full moon for 4 hours and let it clear that way. You can also get a selenite plate and put it on a selenite plate. Um, I like to leave mine on the selenite plate for at least 8 to 12 hours and just let it soak up and clear. Did I say in the sun and the moon for at least 4 hours? You can also use sacred smoke to clear it. You can use Palo Santo, sage, as well as frankincense. You're going to immerse is the right word. You're going to immerse the stone in smoke for about 30 seconds so that it can clear it for you. Okay. So there's so many different things you can do with Black Obsidian. You can do a chakra healing grid, which I will probably do today because I have my healing board. I'm going to try to show it to you, even though I have this green screen. And see, I would put it right here at the root chakra, right? And send Reiki there using a long distance symbol so it can get to you or whoever I was sending it to. But I'm going to use this today for our Reiki session. So you can do that, or you could just, if you had someone in your physical presence and you were treating them, you could put this at their root chakra, or you could put it by their feet for grounding and stability. Okay. So many different ways that you can use Black Obsidian. And of course, I came up with an affirmation for us to use during our healing session today with our Black Obsidian. And it is, I am grounded and protected and ready to identify and release what no longer serves me. I am grounded and protected and ready to identify and release what no longer serves me. So, I want you to keep that in your mind as we go through with our Reiki session. Again, I created this as a time we can come together in the beginning of the week because I was experiencing a little bit of Monday blues, and I was like, "What is this? I wonder if I'm the only one that like has this um trepidation, like, Sunday and Monday, as far as the upcoming week." So I said, let me come up with a session that's beginning of the week to set us up energetically to and prepare us for anything that we might face throughout the week. Um, so it can help us. And it definitely helps me. I hope it helps you. So what we do is, and I decided to combine the crystal corner into this Reiki session to make it just one great session for us. So you learn about the crystal and some of the properties, and then we're going to use the crystal in our healing session, so you can feel it. So we're going to start off, as we always do, with some deep breaths, and I'll start breathing with you. And then you're going to continue to breathe deeply on your own, and then I'm going to start the Reiki. Now you're going to see me do symbols with my hands, you might. Um, those are Reiki symbols. Those allow me to send the Reiki to you more precisely. So I just wanted to let you know that. I have my selenite as well, and our apophyllite that I'll also use to treat. You may see me lay hands on myself. I might use myself as a surrogate to also send Reiki love to you as well. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to ask you to find a place where you can sit or lie quietly and you will not be disturbed. We're going to get started. Okay, all right. Let's start by taking the day off with some deep breaths. Okay, so take a deep breath in and release it. Take a deep breath in and release it. Take a deep breath in and this time hold it and release it. Take a deep breath in, hold it, and release. Take a deep breath in, hold it, and this time tense your body up tight. Hold it, release your body, release your breath. Take a deep breath in, hold it, tense your muscles and your body up tight. Hold it, and release your breath, release your body. Do that again. Take a deep breath in, hold it, tense your body up tight. Hold it. And release it off. Okay. You continue to breathe deeply on your own. And I'm going to start the Reiki. Okay. take some time now. Come back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Welcome back. Sorry, my mic died on me, so I hope that it died during the Reiki session and you were able to hear all of the great qualities and metaphysical properties of Black Obsidian. Okay. I hope you feel as effervescent as I do right now. So glad I decided to give you a call and to have the session. And I'm so glad that you answered. So remember, you're going to drink plenty of water after this to make sure that the toxins that we have dislodged during our healing can be flushed out of our system. And also want you to make a note of any dreams you may have tonight and the next night. Journal about it. Also want you to know you can put this feeling up somewhere and preserve it and take what you need from it during the week. That's why we do this. Okay. So again, it was so good to see you and to share with you. I can't wait till next week. I'll be here, same Reiki, a different crystal. Okay. Enjoy your week. Remember to have peace. And what was our affirmation? Our affirmation for Black Obsidian. Hold on, hold on. Oh, it's right here. Throughout the week, I am grounded and protected and ready to identify and release what no longer serves me. So don't be surprised as things come to the surface because we're asking them to. So when they do, you do your part, okay? And the Black Obsidian will help. So have a great week. Go forth in peace, and I will see you next week. Thank you for joining me for Crystal Corner, where we looked at Black Obsidian in the beginning of the week Reiki. I will see you next week. All right.